Residents in a St. Anne senior living complex got an unexpected surprise last week. A notice that the entire apartment building needs to be cleared for renovations. That means all residents must be out by the end of February. New at 10, John Kipper reports on how residents are scrambling to find a new place to live.
It's rough on me to figure out what the hell am I going to do.
At least 95 seniors in St. Anne were recently told they have 7 weeks to move out and find a new place to live.
Totally out of the blue.
That is totally a gut kicker.
Eagle Point Companies runs Santa Ana Apartments and gave notice to the 95 households in the facility last week that they need to move due to a planned 10-month renovation stemming from issues last summer. They tell First Alert 4 engineers and consultants told them the safest option was to close so they can clear asbestos and make other necessary fixes, saying the determination to empty the building was made based on the larger requirements of a major renovation and to eliminate any potential risks to residents.
These people have been living with bed bugs and mold.
Mayor Amy Pelker pointed to past issues with the building First Alert 4 told you about. Back in July, residents were left with no air conditioning, no running water, and showed us mold and bugs inside units. Mayor Pelker says she's thankful Eagle Point is working to actually fix the building.
For Eagle Point to actually, instead of sell the building, to take the opportunity to tear it down from the bottom and rebuild it up, I think shows a lot for their character.
Now, there are some Santa Ana residents that pay full rent on their own, but also many are on Section 8 housing vouchers. A meeting was held last week in which management for Eagle Point told residents they're working with HUD to temporarily switch over rent assistance so those residents can find housing. But there's no guarantee that'll happen. Residents appear worried, including Kevin Reagan, who says he only gets $1,400 a month for his disability.
So I've got all my physical problems I'm having to deal with, and now I'm dealing with being kicked out where I've lived for 5 years, and we have to be out in 50 days.
Residents here are trying to do anything they can to extend their stay before they have to move out. They're trying to hire a lawyer and also starting a petition asking for a few more months here in the building before they have to move out. So far, it's up to 37 names and counting. If that doesn't work, some say they can possibly stay with their family, but many can't and say they're already experiencing long waiting lists while searching for a new home.
We need help. This is an urgent situation.
Mayor Pelker is optimistic residents can find housing, but also says HUD needs to take care of these people. Reporting in St. Anne, John Kipper, First Alert 4.